Hey. Oh, thanks for following. Who was it? Arctic Fox is 24. Thanks for following in and welcome. My name is Lauren. I am a caster for Chair League, and I'm excited to jump into this game. I have a couple more games tonight. We will see Pepperidge Farms Remembers going up against Golden Johnsons. It's one Golden Johnson, and it's the apostrophe, so I'm assuming the team is. I don't know. I don't know the story behind that name. But we're going to be able to jump right into this. This is going to be a best of one. We're going to be on Battlefield of Eternity. I'm going to go ahead and get the draft links out to the teams now. And we'll get started. And wake up, Captain. My chill hop music is a little too chill for him, apparently. I like listening to that stuff when I'm writing code and whatnot. But links are sent out to the captain once we jump into that. The game I casted earlier tonight was on Battlefield of Eternity, so we're gonna see this one again. We did not see the likes of Sylvanas or Zagara last game. I'd expect that it would be the same on that front. Yeah, while these guys are getting ready, if you are not checking out the game through the Chair League site itself, I would strongly encourage you to do so. There's a really cool thing that Super Jova put together. Where you can like upvote the players when they make big plays and stuff. I think it's a really cool angle to add to esports experience. So, Chair League Hauler is a recreational league. There are 4 different divisions: divisions 3 through 1, and then the pro division at the top. And you can sign up individually or as a team. I think it's the way Heroes of the Storm should be played at the casual, recreational, and competitive level. Coordinated play. You just show up once a week and have fun. It's really cool. But the draft is started, as we can see. Pepperidge Farms Remembers. I'm gonna crack up over this name like all night. Pepperidge Farms Remembers the home team. They ban out Zagara. But Golden Johnson's in a position where they got to ban out Sylvanas, and that paves the way for Pepperidge Farms Remembers. Go ahead and take care of it. What is fruit? You noticed the Fruit Brute box. Well played, egg breakfast. So, Fruit Brute is cereal. Hey, how's it going, Colnorm? It is cereal, but the reason why I have that is it's a prop that's an homage to a less than iconic scene in an iconic movie. Yeah. We can talk about that after this. Greymane's gonna get picked up by Golden Johnsons. That is a hero that does a lot of work on their mortals. So that's a very conscious decision on the part of Battlefield of Eternity. They dipped into their time pool a little bit, so they have a little bit to decide what they want to do. Li Ming's going to be their second choice. They've secured their damage early in the draft. These are 2 heroes that synergize really well together. They both enjoy cooldown resets. Go for the Throat can get the double tap on a couple of people. Li Ming loves cooldown resets, so they have a vested interest in helping each other out. Redbeard, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer to 600 followers. Like, I hope I get the 600 tonight. That'd be really cool. So if you have hit the follow button, that'd be neat. It'd put a smile on my face. Ariel Murden going to be the pickups for Pepperidge Farms Remembers. The detainment strike on Ariel is very impactful in these team fights, especially on Battlefield of Eternity. It's pretty easy to hit people up against the walls to land those stuns, and that stun duration's rough, man. Like, you combo that up with Perfect Storm and the Kerrigan combo, someone's going to get locked down for a while. Cleanse is more or less a requirement at this point for Golden Johnsons. They have not yet taken their support, obviously, but they want to try to monopolize this immortal phase. They're going to ban out Lunara. Lunara is a hero that does a ton of damage to the immortal, especially at level 7 once they take Nature's Toxin, I think is the name of the talent. So Jan is going to be the ban out there. Pepperidge Farms Remember says, hey, like, we already got a tank, you don't, so we're going to try to limit your options there. Leaving ETC on the board, which in a situation like this could get a lot of value. These, again, are close quarters. Yeah, this is a placement game. Comrade. How's it going, man? I haven't seen you in a while, by the way. But a couple more follows. Tepil and Sporlak. Thanks for follows, guys. Appreciate it. Get close to that 600 mark. Uther is going to be the choice for Golden Johnsons. I think that ETC would definitely enjoy Divine Mash's being able to make that uninterruptible would be pretty neat. Sentinels return, my boy Kai Cool 13. Don't let me down. We got a fan in the audience, and it is gonna be ETC. I had anticipated that with Murden and Joanna already taken off the board. ETC, I mean, he's a great choice all around. I'm surprised he got this far into the draft. Really, it just speaks to the team's mindsets towards the map. Golden Johnson's prioritize being able to burn down the Immortal over taking a hero like ETC. Murden Ariel pairs with Kerrigan that like they want to be able to set up that lockdown and really like, you know, close out a kill by being able to land those chain stuns. So Uther's cleanse is going to be super important. But with so many stuns on just basic abilities, it could be really easy to just kind of like burn cleanse without really committing, and then the next time they come off of a cooldown, that's when you go ham with heroics and stuff. That could be something that Pepperidge Farms Remembers tries to go for. They're going to their time pool. They're thinking about how they want to round out this composition. Wait, what? That pick just kind of blue screened me for a little bit. I was surprised to see the Malfurion pick up. I jumped over into the lobby real quick, and no one's saying, like, we did that on accident. That should be Hero X. So we're going to see the Ariel Malfurion synergy. I am not ordering Papa John's for the 600 followers, I can tell you that. And then Thrall's going to round out the composition for the Golden Johnsons. I generally am a proponent of the idea that Ariel works best in either a double support, a double warrior, or an Ariel Cho'Gall style of setup. I have yet to see the Malfurion Ariel pairing. I mean, with all the lockdown that they have, the route to follow up is kind of insult to injury that could, you know, be the difference maker. Jane is going to enjoy the route and all the lockdown while they're dropping blizzards on people's faces. So, I mean, it could work. We just never see Malfurion anymore, and that's for a good reason. So, but this is Chair League. Anything can happen in Chair League. That's one of the things I love about the league in general, is that the meta isn't always the standard here. If a team feels that they're better off going with a different hero, then that's what they're going to do. We're going to find out how that Malfurion pick plays, though. Dragonauts, yes, I am still casting, so I will jump like right into that game after this one. Yes. So this game is starting now. That means this game has 23 minutes to round out, so we should be able, it should line up pretty nicely. And then at 8:30 Pacific, I'll have the best of 3 set that I think you guys should really come and check out. It's going to be a fun one. But we're loading into the game now. I like the Thrall pickup. I didn't really say too much about that, but that gives them the, you know, the 1-4 setup in a pretty solid way. Having him be able to solo lane, use him for engage and disengage. He'll pair well with ETC. Sundering in the mosh pit is going to be a really cool progression of events in team fights. So they have some lockdown and engage themselves. The question mark for me is 100% the Malfurion choice. They're going to have to make me into a believer on that one. I've been wrong before, and I enjoy being wrong, because that means I learn. So we might learn Ariel Malfurion can do work. On paper, I'm not seeing it. We're going to find out. We're in this game now. Oh. I am already casting. Over on the left side, we got Pepperidge Farms Remembers. I had to do it at least once. You got Hardwood on Ariel, Kevin 11 on Murden, Doug Funny 13. I should have worn my Quailman shirt for this one. It's on Jaina, Afro Puff 9000, Crow and W's on Kerrigan, and Flavor Flav. Rocking the big clock on Malfurion. Over on the right side, we got Golden Johnsons. Kai Cool 13 is on Thrall. Epix is on Grey Mane. Pith Rock is on Li Ming. Dank is on Uther. And Edric is on ETC. But, we're gonna see just what kind of shenanigans these teams, this Malfurion choice is up to. Shepard, I agree. It's got to be Twilight Dream, I feel. We do have the Root Blizzard combination going down on Edric's face. Doing a good amount of damage to him. He probably won't need to roll, however. But, Nick has plenty of mana, so he'll be fine. Kevin 11 getting some poke damage put on to him. Blizzard getting some value. Kevin 11 actually is kind of getting rocked down here. He has to use the well early. In the top lane, Ariel and Kerrigan representing themselves there. But Kai Cool has plenty of self-sustain. He can just play it safe. He doesn't need to get yanked out, you know, living his life. Edric waiting for the power slide. See who can go on. Hardwood's looking like a juicy target. Lands the stone on 2 people. Kevin 11's going to start backing up. Passes should be able to patch him up pretty well, though. And again, the value out of the Blizzard with this lockdown is serious. But Doug Funny pays for that Blizzard with his life. The swift burst damage taking Jaina out, securing the first takedown of the game. Nicely done on the side of Golden Johnsons. Golden Johnsons, all right. So we got Rolling Thunder for Thrall, Viciousness, Power Hungry, Hammer of the Lightbringer, Rolling Stone, Searing Light. It's a little more damage. When you have double support, you can whip that. Reverberation, Lingering Chill, Sharpened Blades. Added emphasis on that Kerrigan combo. And the Innervate cooldown. It's going to be choice. First immortal phase is gonna be here though. It looks like wait. Oh. Poor Grey Mane. Rip. So they get to take down themselves. Pepperidge Farms remembers you taking down Jane, and it ain't like that, so they're gonna get some payback on that front. The stun combination from Afterpuff is placed on him to land a stun on ETC. The Blizzard's gonna send ETC off. I don't think anyone's going down here. Doug Funny could look to press the issue with a few more Qs. Kevin 11 lands the stun. They're forced pretty much to defend off of the merits of his team fight's progression. But generally, this is a tough spot because they're not doing any damage to the enemy team immortal, and they're just kind of sitting here getting poked. They have to really be concerned about this. The stun goes down on Epic, so they're backing away. Edric's power slides and pays. The Root is getting more value. You're going to see 1 for 1 so far. Kerrigan is down. That's a lot of damage that goes out the window for Pepperidge Farms. Remembers, ETC will be back to business in a little bit. But, I mean, the damage is effectively done. Halftime will be here after an auto attack or 2 at the most. And these short cooldowns, like these short death timers, mean, you know, you take out ETC, by the time you rotate up, he's already halfway back pretty much. Ariel! T-Tours, I didn't even see where they got taken down at. Wow. Ariel's gonna get blown up, that's a thing. The rest of the members of Pepperidge Farms are just gonna, they're looking to defend. They're looking to continue to play the defense game. I'm wondering how this is gonna pay off. Double support, you have the Holy Trinity there. The Kerrigan combo misses on Dank, but it's not going to matter. The stun goes down on Uther, he explodes. But that's more or less buying time for the rest of Golden Johnson's just burn down the immortal. It's only got 2,400, 14,000 in change with their immortals, so they're in a good spot. Kerrigan combo just draws them back. Stun goes down. The late W on Kerrigan's interesting. It's really baiting out some forward leans. Like you get dragged and you start backing away and you step back in and you get stunned. You're like, oh, I was expecting that. Kai Cool almost gets taken out. The stun goes down on the Edric. They are really trying to close out these kills, but to Dank's credit, he's able to keep his team alive thanks to the self-sustain with Thrall as well. And they come away with a pretty much full shield immortal. Like this is kind of the problem you can run into if you try to defend this early in the game. Even if you're going to end up losing the immortal, you're more or less best served just getting the shield off as much as you can. So we're going to see what kind of value Golden Johnson can give it here. Afropup getting chunked down pretty handily by Li Ming. Range attack's still going to be on this immortal. Kerrigan combos down for the moment. In the top lane, Malfurion and Thrall are trading blows. It's an interesting 1v1 matchup. Taman Shrek shoves back ETC. No power slide for you just yet, good sir. Orb doing a good amount of damage on Hardwood. You've got to be concerned about that. Kerrigan combo goes down again. No stun or engage there, but they look like, it does look like this bottom four is going to be claimed, and that'll be a huge experience boost. They're enjoying a full level lead. The 4-person power slide is all the engage necessary, but the stun Kerrigan turns it around. Can they secure any kills? Kevin 11 gets healed by Ariel. Afro Pup, so many people low on both sides, but it's only going to be Murden that goes down. And that's, in a lot of ways, that's best case scenario for Pepperidge Farms members. They're down a talent tier. They're going up against Li Ming, so that could have snowballed and been a whole thing. Good on them for holding on there. Looking at the talents while we have this break in the action, we have repeated offense. Nice little damage boost there. Thunderburn, Frost Armor, Sonic Pulse, Vengeful Roots, level 7 is picked up. Q build and followed through standard stuff. Wisdom Duelist, Calamity. Yeah. No oddball picks, no surprising picks here, I'd say. And over here we got Empathic Link. That'll definitely give Hardwood more hope to keep their team alive. But they have to be curious. They have to be careful with their position. Ariel lends herself to AoE, gather up and huddle up around the campfire to get healed. But then ETC sees that and he's like, "Oh, well, I can just power slide on everybody here." Probably shouldn't have done that. So we'll see how that plays out. I think that was really key in some of those past team fights. But it's 3 takedowns to 4, so Pepperidge Farms, remember, hold it on, all considered. The power slide goes out on Hardwood. Ariel's positioning is somewhat forward, could get poked and punished for that, but it's not meant to be. The whole team for Pepperidge Farms, remember, is down here, and it looks like they're gonna get some value out of that Bruiser Camp bot. With them here, they should be able to burn this Shaman down before too much damage is done. And it's going to force Thrall to rotate down. Once he shows himself, that should be the numbers advantage indication that they're looking at. Even talent tiers for the moment. Neither team have bothered to go for their mortal. Looking at this game, you would think that their mortal's not here yet. Kerrigan combo is used out of order, so no one's getting dragged onto the stun. I feel like Afro Puff 9000 is leaving some meat on the table, so to speak. But yeah, I'm going meat on the table. I mean, the Kerrigan combos could definitely be used in a different order, but Afro Puff gets deleted off the map, and that's huge. That's gonna pave the way for Paradox thinks problem. And how's it going, Muto? Heroics are around the corner here. This could snowball into a really bad time for Pepperidge Farms. Remember, Jaina gets iced, pun intended, goes down, making it 6 takedowns to 3. And the members of Golden Johnsons are rocking and rolling at the moment. They're going to go ahead and burn down this Immortal and get to halftime. Enjoy their heroic tier advantage. And this is starting to get away from Pepperidge Farms Remembers. Yeah, Sundering, go for the throat, Disintegrate, Divine Shield, and Mosh Pit. No surprises there for me. But right now, Golden Johnsons have decided to not just burn down the Immortal. I guess they're either looking for a fight or just looking to continue to soak. But they do send 4 people ultimately. Have someone soaking top as well. And the Immortal has just been entirely conceded by Pepperidge Farms. Remember, another full shield Immortal. And this one could hurt. The Sundering goes down on Lava Flame. Stun follow from Uther. He is going to be able to skate out of there with his very light. Good for him. Bounce up, gets away. This Immortal's ready to go. And the top lane's going to show up and do what it does best. Lane is not pushed up, so they do have those minions working. Oh, never mind. Whoops. The Kerrigan combo again, that's been a point of concern for me. After Puff 9000 has not been able to land those combos that are going to use difference. Edric's being poked down. I like this play from Golden Johnsons. They're going to let the Immortal do what it does in the top lane while they apply pressure down here. They're going to get one of the key towers that's a boatload of experience. 92 health on Kevin 11, but he is able to get away. The other key tower is going to go down. Heroics are here. So Pepperidge Farms members could theoretically try to turn this there. There's some pretty low health bar heroes. They could have tried to do it. But Jaina and Kerrigan aren't there. And for free, this top fort goes down. I mean, everything is slanting in the favor of Golden Johnsons right now. Pepperidge Farms, remember, are really going to have to change their strategy up. And I feel like they really need to get more value out of the character. They need to land those stuns to really kind of start that chain. The Muradin stun could follow up. Alfurian's Root. Tainment Strike is another stun as well that they have in their arsenal. So they have tools. They just have to better utilize them, I feel. Crystal Aegis is going to be the rogue choice. Avatar, Ring of Frost, Maelstrom, and Twilight Dream as was suspected. Early rotation over to the Bruiser camp to try to make sure this marches across the map. Siege camps are already claimed, leaving the other Bruiser camp the only other thing to do on the map. They're going to pick this up before they get invaded because 13's around the corner, and that's definitely something that I feel Golden Johnson they're going to look to employ is the word I'd go for. All 5 members going to roll down here, see if they split or try to do anything too fancy. Doesn't look like it, though. It looks like they're just going to stay bottom. They're down a full level. 13 is around the corner, and this might backfire on them. A little bit of patience from Golden Johnsons could net the level 13 talent tier advantage. Mosh Pit has not yet shown itself. Edric is just, I just hear Jaws music. Like, he's just waiting to go in there. He slides in, power slides. The Detainment Strike frees Kevin 11 from being body blocked. Nicely done on the part of Hardwood. But the 13 talent is here now. This could be a whole thing. Power slides back up. Mosh Pit is still available. Edric is waiting for that slow clap moment where he's like, this is it. This is where I shine. Twilight Dream goes down. Silences 2 members. The follow-up is not going to be there. Ring of Frost goes down. Roots 1 person. Good amount of damage. Power slide. And here's the Mosh Pit on the entire team pretty much. And Kevin 11 just kind of stands there and is like, oh. Oh no, my whole team is stunned. Ouch. That one hurts. That one hurts. That is a decisive victory in favor of Golden Johnsons. No other way to put that one. Again, the value you try to get out of Ariel is really just setting yourself up for a bad time with these power slides. Going back to the draft, I understand why you'd want to ban Johannes. She has wave clears. I just feel like ETC would have been the better ban in this situation. The Kerrigan combo's not able to lock in Dank, but they get the kill on him anyway. So he's a ghost now. Edric should have his power slide up for us. Gets too dicey. But he's rooted. He's pulled back. The face melt's not going to be enough. So Pepperidge Farms members are roaring back in this fight. It is not entirely out of the question for them to take this some more. If they're able to stagger these deaths out further. Halftime is around the corner. But they're not out of this. They're not ready to go home. They're like, look, man, this Malfurion pick, it works. Kerrigan combo missed. Cool is able to juke Hurricane Ankles left, right, and center. For the first time, they're really going to start to focus this Immortal to get the Blizzard down, so there's some value there. But that orb on Flavor Flav's face doing all kinds of work. Afro Puff is low on the ropes as well. Gets the Crystal Aegis. This dissuades Kaiko from going in there. But the Sundering splitting the seas. And we might look at another ace here. The chase is on. Kevin 11 is able to mount up. Hardwood is like, guys, I understand. You're really upset. You seem upset. I get it. Oh! Piff Rock jumping off the top rope with the Calamity kill on Hardwood. And that spark that was ignited got a whole bucket of oh no poured on it. That's tough. Level 16 is going to be around the corner. They're going to have another healthy Immortal. This is at least keep. This is at least keep. I mean, Edric, if you guys are watching this through the Chair League site, and I hope you are, Edric deserves a couple of clicks. That mosh pit he landed just snowballed and was the catalyst for this whole progression of events. Every time he power slides on someone, it hurts. It just hurts. But here we go. Level 16 is picked up. Let's see what Pepperidge Farms can do. Power slide, Edric on the flank, isolates the stun on Kevin 11. I know he wishes he still had Unstoppable. The root goes out after. Avatar has to get used early before things even really flare up. Keep himself alive. Afro Puff has to be careful. I know Piff Rock is looking to do all kinds of focus on the back line of Pepperidge Farms. Remember, the shield is still here. Keep that half health. This bad boy is going to the core one way or the other. And it's really just up to Golden Johnson to see how much they're going to try to press this. Do they want to get out of here? They got a hot date after the game or something. The Sundering goes down, and Muradin gets blown away. Afro Puff is going to be able to get out of Disintegrate. Epic's with the cheeky play, trying to get the kill and pays for it. The counter can put another devastating mosh pit on the remaining members is going to close this game out. GG. I mean, what do you say? what do you say about it? Like, ETC. I mean, every time that R button got pressed, people got deleted. There was really no other way to put it. Those power slides were rough. Those mosh pits were, I mean, they could have just auto attacked them and got kills with the way those mosh pits. It was at least 4 people both times. That's insane. Insane value off that ETC pick. Again, I would make the point that banning out ETC instead of Johanna, we might be still having a conversation about this game. ETC was just too impactful in these team fights on the flank. When you least expect it, he was just coming out of the bush like, "Oh hey, I'm here." So sorry. And I had hopes for the Ariel Malfurion combination. There was some early game value in terms of lockdown on that front, but when push came to shove, well, I mean, I don't know. In a lot of ways, the jury's still out for me on Malfurion and Ariel. I don't see it, but whatever composition you have, if 4 members of your team get mosh pitted, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter who's trying to keep people up. Like, that's just going to be the end of the team fight in most cases, barring some kind of craziness, which didn't happen here. So Twilight Dream to get the value I'm sure they were hoping for. I do think that if Kerrigan was able to land more stuns, it could have gone a different way. Or they would at least put up more of a fight. They showed some signs of life there on that last Immortal phase, but then it just all turned around on them again. So, Golden Johnsons starting off season 3 of Chair League, right? They're gonna go ahead and get this win. That one's in the record books now. Go ahead and update that. But don't go anywhere because we literally have another game starting in 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna try to update stuff real quick. And got more Chair League for the very fronts of your faces. Again, my name is Lauren. It's my pleasure to cast for you guys. I'd appreciate any follows. I'm on the Twitter as well at _Lauren. That's Sentinels Return. Thanks for the follow. Tabisco, iSynapse. Thanks for the follows. I really appreciate it. I'd like to hit 600 followers. That'd be cool. The next game we have